Dude, I cannot post a video without having a bunch of kids say, help me do real estate, help me get started. And many of them are teenagers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, if you want to know how to really ignite me and light me up, put me in front of a young, teachable, open mind, ready to be influenced to do something epic and crazy and incredible with their life. Like my place is with teens, young 20-year-olds, people that really are saying, I need a mentor and I'm ready to go. That's how I felt when I was 22 years old. So today, in service of all of you that have ever commented and said, Kris, will you be my mentor? Will you help me? I'm about to answer.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
So I can help you do real estate, and today I'm actually going to help you do real estate. Today is all about helping you become a real estate maverick. Said a different way, a deal maker. A deal maker is basically the person who makes the most money for taking all the busy bees that do all the work and the people that have the money and merges them together. And there's a way for you to get a piece of that action. As you're watching this, you might be thinking, oh, Kris, this sounds like Wall Street crazy, man. Those are big things. I could never see myself doing that. Listen up. Whether you are a teenager, whether you're in your 20s, whether you're in your 60s, I want you to hear me. The easiest money to make in real estate is what I am sharing with you right now. So I want to help you understand what it is to be a maverick. When you're one of my real estate mavericks, it means that I am teaching you how to go out there and find investors for all the deals that my turnkey team are actually finding. As in literally, there's everyday people out there with money and they're looking for better returns, and I have a team that'll do all that work for you. So essentially, I'm teaching you how to spend the least amount of time and frankly make almost the most money compared to anyone else in the game. Does that sound good to you? Let's break it down. First of all, I want you to understand that when people invest in real estate, one of the things that goes down is they form partnerships. And when you form a partnership, 50% normally goes to the person that's putting up the money. And this individual is going to play a fairly passive role. Generally, when people come to me and say, Kris, I want to partner with you, I get the other 50%. I have the active role. And if my partner is putting up the money, guess what I'm doing? I'm funding the deals. We're managing the entire process. We're doing the long term. We're managing the rehab. There is roughly 342 hours per deal that my passive partner doesn't need to worry about. So that 50-50, it's probably one of the most popular things that I do. Now, on the other hand, I can only partner with people as much as I have property. So fortunately, I have a team of 200 experts, and they're amazing. I built that team well over a decade ago, and they're crushing it today, bigger, badder, better than ever before. A maverick is someone that says, wait a second, Kris, your team does all the work. I don't want to do that. The investor puts up the money. I don't got the money. And what you're doing is you're actually out there and seeing if you can find partners. Actually see if you can find people that are looking to invest and put their money somewhere. Now, the first thing that happens when you think that is you're like, oh, do I know rich people? Do I know people with millions of dollars? I do have many clients. I've got a billionaire client. I've got clients that have lots of money. But the people that typically partner with me are everyday average people. They're generally people that keep very little in their checking account. So they don't really feel like they got a lot of money. But what they have been doing is they've been putting money in 401ks. They've been putting money in IRAs. Why? Well, because everyone else at the company is doing this. My tax guy said to do that to save me a couple of percent on taxes. And then what they do is they try to pay off their home. So their home has equity. They might put some money in the stock market. Sometimes they have a little bit of money in savings. These are the 5 places that people stash money. And you know what's wrong with all of them? They're speculative more than anything, and people are doing it because that's what everyone else is doing. Look at what's wrong with them. Does your 401k pay you a monthly thank you check for putting money in it? No, it actually doesn't give you a monthly return. Neither does this, neither does this, neither does this. Are you telling me that all the places we put money, our money doesn't actually pay us? Okay, well, do they go up in value? Well, actually, these guys are averaging around 4 or 5%. Inflation is 3, so they're doing a couple of percent. Hence, 30 or 40 years of thising can't actually get you financially free. And you might be the bearer that actually lets people know that and helps them understand that. Now listen, you're a subscriber here on my channel for a reason. You watch my videos, you clearly have a passion for freedom, for real estate as a vehicle, and as you watch my videos, you want to take more action, but you just don't know what to do, which is why I created a brand new program called the Maverick Program. the Maverick Program is where I make you an equal business partner with me, ironically. Does that sound a little bit crazy? Let me break it down for you. When someone through YouTube or all my other social media finds me and they're like, Kris, you have 4,000 homes of experience. You've done $1 billion of real estate. I want to partner with you. That's how I form my 50-50 partnerships. But recently, because a number of your comments on YouTube, I'm like, you know what? There's a handful of people watching these videos that want the leg up that I never had. And so what I'm going to do is if you follow my system to help find partners, then I will take my 50-50 when they join and I'll go halvesies with you, which means you're a 25% owner and I'm a 25% owner. And I know a couple of people are like, Kris, that's insane. You don't have to do that. Oh, I know. But listen, I've partnered on so many deals. Do you know how much money I'm making? Do you know what's happening in my net worth? Guys, this is real. So I've decided to create a way to share more of that with more of you. And that's really what the Maverick Program is about. It's about giving you an opportunity to make key introductions. There's a little bit more to it than that. I don't want my team talking to anyone unless they've watched some videos, they've found me on YouTube, or maybe they've read my, maybe a copy of one of my books, or they've seen my track record. In other words, I would really like for them to be a raving fan at best. I'd like for them to be familiar with who I am and what I believe and what I do. And then when you actually have them talk to my team will vet them the rest of the way. And if there's a match and they join, then guess what? They become my partner for life and you become my partner for life. All real estate we buy, my ownership is split equally with you and you're an equal business partner with me. Listen, I don't know how to make real estate easier than that. I think that whatever I innovate over the next 10 years will never be as cool as what I just shared. So if you want to get in on the action, if you want to become my business partner, if you want to have access to my entire team of 200 experts, the very best deals in the country, and possess all of that leverage, then click the link below, get with my team, get on the phone and say, I want to be a Maverick. And when you do, they're going to say, hold the phone. We want to make sure you're committed. We want to make sure that you understand the rules of engagement, how to play. And they're going to share with you. And if you become one of my Mavericks, then you and I get to go to town. We get to have fun. So listen, thank you so much for watching today's video. Click the link below to learn more about becoming one of my Mavericks. And with that, let's get in the game as partners and crush it in the world of real estate and advance you to the top of the mountain. Take care, my friend. We'll see you there.